everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm going to be showing you how I create this makeup look. So before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Also make sure you hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload videos, and also make sure you give this video a thumbs up at the end if you liked it. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I create this makeup look, then just please keep on watching. So first I'm going to be priming my face as always. So I'm just going to prime that real quick, and as always I'm using the Smashbox primer water and the Maybelline Master Prime, and this is a blur and redness control. It's the green one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. So I already applied my eyeshadow shields, and I'm just going to be priming my eyes with the Wet n Wild concealer in the shade light medium beige. And I'm just going to be buffing that in with a Morphe M173 brush. So now I'm just going to be setting that primer with a translucent powder, and I'm just using my Morphe M208 brush. I do want to mention that I have a video of all the brushes that I use and what I use them for. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll leave that on the description box below. So now my eyes are primed. So now we're going to be going in with the shades. And for that I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette and some other shadows as well. I'm going to start with this palette. And I'm going to start with my transition shade. And I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is Butter. And I'm using just a MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to apply this on my crease. If you see that I'm looking a lot that way, it's because I'm looking at my camera. It's because I'm expecting a package today. And it's raining, so I just don't want it to get wet outside, because sometimes they do leave it outside my door. So now with that same brush, I'm going to be going in with a little bit of a darker brown shade. And I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is Mocha. And I'm barely going to touch my brush into the actual shadow, but just tap it and then tap all the excess. And apply that on the crease as well. Okay, and now for the fun part. I have a couple of blue shadows. I have the Morphe Single Shadow in Sapphire, which is this blue right here. But I also have this Colourpop Luckfully shadow, and it's like this color right here. I think I'm gonna start with the Colourpop eyeshadow first. So this is in the shade Luckfully. It looks just like this. And I'm just going to be using a shader brush, and this is a Morphe M167, and I'm going to be applying this all over my lid. These shadows are so nice. Maybe I'll just leave the inner corner empty, just because I want to add like the Jaclyn Hill blue shadow from her Morphe palette, because it's a little bit brighter. So I'm just going to be applying this all over like the half of the lid. know it looks a little bit crazy right now, but at the end it's all gonna look put together. So we are done with that Colourpop eyeshadow. Now I'm going to turn my brush around and I'm going to be going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and this is in the shade Twerk, which is this right here. And I'm going to be applying that on this space that I left out. This has more like of a purpley blue tone to it, so it's not going to be that blue. And then just blend these two together right here. Now I'm going to go back with another shadow just so I can blend all this right here. And I'm going to be using the shade Chip, which is this shade right here. It's like a darker brown. And I'm just going to be buffing that in on my crease just to blend all this together. So now we're gonna move on to our foundation. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. And this is a 24-hour foundation, and this is in the shade 128 Warm Nude. So I'm going to be applying that with my Maybelline sponge. I mentioned this on one of my previous videos, I can't remember which one it was, that it feels exactly like the Beauty Blender, so I've been really liking this sponge. So I'm going just to be applying that with that sponge. So now for concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer, and this is in the shade Light, so it just looks like this. And then I'm just going to be baking with my translucent powder. And this is the Airspun translucent powder. So while my powder is baking, I'm going to be doing my eyelashes and eyebrows off camera, and I'll be right back. So now moving on to my lower lash line, I'm going to be using that Colourpop eyeshadow, and this was in the shade Luckily. And I'm just going to be using a flat definer brush, and this is a Morphe M432. And I'm just going to be applying this real close to my lower lash line. So now I'm just grabbing a pencil brush, and this is the Morphe E36, and I'm going to go back to the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to be grabbing that shade right here, which is Chip, and just buff it under the eye. Make sure you connect the lower lash line to where this part right here ends. So now I'm going to be applying my eyeliner, and I'm going to be using my favorite eyeliner, and this is the Sephora Kohl Liner in the shade Cocoa, and it is waterproof. So moving on to bronzer, I finally bought the Physicians Formula bronzer, the butter bronzer, and I got the shade Light bronzer. I haven't actually tried it, so this is going to be my first time trying it, so let's see how it goes. I'm thinking they sell these at other places too. This has a little sticker that it says intended for sale at CVS Pharmacy only. Do you see that? So I don't know if it's just this shade or this product, but I know I've seen this at Ulta. So it does come with a little brush, and the brush is kind of like a little sponge, which everyone knows I won't be using that. So this is a shade right here. I hope it matches my skin tone. So I'm just using, ooh, there's a lot of fallout. So let me see. Ooh, this smells so good. It smells like banana boat bronzer, like the self-tanning banana boat, like coconut actually. So I do like the color actually. This is a very nice shade. It's not that dark, it's not that warm, it just gives like color to your skin. So now I'm going to be contouring with the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm using that shade right there in the middle. I'm almost out of it, and I'm just using my NARS Ita brush. And then my Morphe G17 brush just to contour my nose. So now for blush, I'm going to be using this Mellow blush, and this is in the shade Bronze. So it just looks like this, and I'm just using my Morphe E4 brush for this. And for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold with my Morphe M510 brush. And I'm also going to be highlighting my brow bone with this, and I'm just using a Morphe M508 brush. And also highlight my inner corner. Actually, I think I want to apply this shade to my inner corner. So now I'm just going to be applying my Maybelline Total Temptation mascara to my top and bottom lashes. Okay, so now for my lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with the Kylie Cosmetics in the shade Autumn. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to be using this Colourpop Luxe lipstick, and this is in the shade LA Lady. And I'm also going to be mixing a little bit of Drart Cosmetics in the shade Buttercup. And then I'm just going to be spraying my face with the Ebates, and this is the chamomile and lavender spray. So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye.